Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
We've got 2 heroes minimum that are going to be able to deal with the Broodmother. So let's just one. And it barely tickled, honestly.
Oh. Bottom lane, Rapido and Lucifer able to find our first blood. Looks like it was just an ink swap. The scaling potential, and also you got the 7-minute mark as well. So JG starting to pick up some nice little neutral items. Top lane, Ken has to use a defensive Omni Slash really low. It's doing a decent amount of damage. Seems like it's probably a super... He gets the ultimate off Mimel Templar Assassin. Okay, Sanctity is going to end up going down. They're going to try...
So what's going on with 423's micro? He's had this boost speed on the career for quite some time as, well, one carry dies, so does the other, Teehee, on the top side as well. Looks like he's in a little bit of danger. A lot of danger to make
nice
a play
scan.
around.
Really nice scan. Ken sniff this one out. 11 still going to follow. He's going to look to reel his own blink with the arrow coming from afar. Meanwhile, mid lane, though, they're going to run into the Broodmother. With 4 heroes are made in Philippines, they might lose if I deal with the spiders. No!
And the thing is, like, it's all well and good to eventually get this. He's going to try and maybe go back in here. I'm not sure if the follow-up damage is there, though, by made in Philippines.
Ace 12 has got the overgrowth to potentially counter-initiate. It's a lot of damage at the moment. 11's going to fly in as well. Look at the combo! 11 drops the arena. Double kill secured.
Just been spending time down bottom, farming where no one else wants to. So, yeah, I just feel like Lilgun have outmoved Made in Philippines.
Oh, off the mark. Refraction's been burnt, so Sanctity is going to lose the first life pretty early on in the fight. No, what? Sanctity? He's not dead just yet. Meanwhile, off to the side, 423 is going to try and kill off the Grimstroke. He's able to do so. With the numbers advantage, Lilgun, they can chase for more. They've still got the overgrowth to lock them in place. Ken's going to consider to show up. They've finally dealt with the Aegis. Can they set themselves up for the second round? They're still at BKB. The Burrow strikes out before the Magic immunity. Now with the leash, holding two of the cores together. As Ken is going to try and chase down Sanctity. Unable to do so, and 423 is just killing everyone. The Broodmother continuing to be a pest because Rapido playing in the middle of the fight, looking to evacuate as best as possible. Finally, the overgrowth is out, controlling the Sand King with the spear follow-up. They've got the damage to get the one. And now Rapido's still in trouble as well. Dancing back and forth. On the fine line is the Brewmaster. Back to the safety, the burst enough.
423 was just killing everyone, right? Well, if you've got pipe on all the spiders, that is probably just going to be even more of a factor.
There's another kill for 423. Now they're chasing Ken. Blade Fuse already been expended. Perfect. Honestly, back into Ace. They get the overgrowth. They're going to try and bring down Brew, but he does have the threat of the ultimate, but he hasn't used it just yet. Orchid's out at the last second. The damage is going to be enough to tick him. FB eyeing up Lucifer as well with a trap slowing down the Grimstroke, scouting out his retreat avenue, and they're going to turn to Rapido next. You'd hate to use the ultimate to survive, but you might be forced to do so.
He's dodging a lot.
Do that roll off the mark, but the double blink, speed connection, and one more right click. He was trying to get greedy, didn't want to pop the ult. All clumped up inside the pit, but Lilgun, really nice read from them. They're going to be relying on the epicenter to try and turn the fight. JG's stuck on the high ground though, so the ep is only really going to be damaging the Broodmother. But BKB popped, all the damage has been mitigated. Meanwhile, 11 has cut the fight into half thanks to the arena, and they are not done just yet. Traps galore, vision galore, as Sanctity will end this game 1 with a godlike streak.
Well, I'm happy I changed to Lilgun and you stayed with Made in Philippines. No, none of that.
Hang on, what?
Roll the tapes back, but Lilgun, it really, to me, it came down to the lane spirit and the conquer in the last phase on Made in Philippines. So clearly that was where they were wanting to lane it in mid. So I feel like Tiny was one.
Oh. Yeah, they should be able to catch up to him. Kishka with a tree dance, some extra slow, and just a question of who's able to find the first blood, and it will be 11 on the off lane of Visage.
Harassing them out with the use of this Blightstone.
I don't know what Kishka was doing. He was like, take my car instead of me, because T would have been able to continue chasing as Rapido's actually ended up going down top 4. Looking to play this lane aggressively though with the Visage and the Monkey King, because into I feel like TA and Enchantress, we're seeing what's occurring. Like they're just easily able to chase down 11. Boundless to try and stall this one out, but there's not much Kishka can really do. Peter will be okay. 11 has the familiars though, so should be a pretty easy kill onto Teehee. Often we see how difficult it is to try and bring down the Enchantress. Ken's going to consider about stepping in. And not a lot of armor that 11's able to play with. Beautiful double familiar stun. Another bonus movement speed out of the grave chilling. He's going to be flying out of harm's way. Will opt for the TP and should make it. And at the moment, but the rest of Radiant, they're closing the distance as Rapido. Double Burrow Strike is going to drop the epicenter, try and blow up the Scythe Mage. And meanwhile, Ken should have plenty of damage to deal with the Tiny, as well as JG gets the bounty, the finishing blow on both the kills.
Oh, will he get the lucky stun off?
On the Visage. He had the Ag Shard queued up for a little bit. Let's change that, now going into the Ag's Blessing, it looks like. Bottom lane.
Okay.
Set up for the defense. Kishka, look at this division they would ever desire to try and bring down Rapido. But great reactions. Blinks out to the west under the cover of the Sandstorm. They're able to blow up the Sandkeep, but they are very deep. And Ken's trying to spring the trap with the damage from the Templar Assassin. Now the Fiend's Grip as well. Controlling BKB as 423 is going to beat killed off. And with the Visage, there's no way he can get out of this one. They'll surround 11, find their fourth, be able to retreat if they jump now. It's all on Sanctity to find the initiation. They're going to go straight to the puck to try and blow him up. Nightmare's giving him a little bit of time. Beautifully done on Lucify, but it will not matter. There's the first kill. They're going to try and change it the second as Ken's in trouble. Okay, Lilgun, what a fight.
Rapido's coming though.
Get rid of the Aegis. Let's see if Rapido's going to be able to turn this around. Ken, BKB is going to attempt the TP. They will not have a way to cancel that one. But in the end, Lilgun, they lose no one. What a beautiful fight for the Mongolian lads.
Yeah, and I wonder what the communication was like during all of that, because Rapido literally just, the times we're made in Philippines have good team fights, it's on the back of a Sand King.
Smoke on smoke. 11 playing under the Observe Ward. JG's going to drop the coil as well, so they're forced to stay in the fight. Ken's actually going to jump into the middle.
Initiation.
Ken protected for the BKB for the moment, but they're just going to look to avoid the Templar Assassin, deal with the Bane, 2 heroes down, and now with the BKB soon expiring, they're going to toss him back into the meat grinder as Lilgun. Again, they lose no one. They're able to phase shift and get out to safety, but mate, Philippines able to take the fight, but they're in.
Not if you go again.
He went back in. They've got the Fiends to try and cancel Sanctity's life, but it will not matter. And now Ken, he's in trouble. Ruptured up. They need detection. They're going to be able to find it. Bash is raining in as 423 gets rid of the carry. And now we can dive under the tower to bring down Teehee. As again, Lilgun take another skirmish.
You're still vulnerable to that. You're watching Kishka again?
Yeah, Kishka was just leaping through the trees, continuously chasing. Hang on a second, puck. Oh no! Oh jeez! You gotta get an A on disc, I think. Now, what's happening?
Kishka Gaming.
That's a big scary totem. Off the back of the Epi! Rapido finds 3 Sanctity. Just scurries on out. 423 is gonna try and stand his ground. He's got the second life to play with. Can they set themselves up though? Ken still dishing a lot of damage out. 423 will try and pop the BKB and retreat. They're even going to toss Teehee back onto the Bloodseeker. Blood right drop down. Enchantress has nothing she's going to be able to do. Or will she actually survive through it at the moment as Ken jumps on over. And Mischief not at the perfect timing as...
To think that they're safe, but...
No, they're gonna find him.
Grip and they're gonna get it.
They're gonna get him. They're gonna get the Bloodseeker, the Fiend's Grip. There we go. The TPs, they'll do nothing. 423 is gonna buy back at least, but you gotta take the fight into the DD on Ken. It's an early BKB, so they know they can jump and blow him up. Oh no, and now T. Kishka's in range, gets the Hex to cancel the TP. So they will find a secondary kill. It does come at a cost.
Puck won't be able to deal with that.
They're gonna try and force it. They push fast, man. You gotta respect the visage.
Radiant structures are
Just
fortified.
out.
Actually picked up Boots of Bearing as well.
They're gonna drop the Wukongs,
yeah.
but they're gonna go for it. It's gonna be a 4-on-5 for the defense. Tier 4s are falling fast. They could just try and beeline to the throne. Objective-based gaming onto the Templar Assassin as well. TA's in trouble. It will not matter as the throne is gonna pop. And Lilgun, they'll take this series 2-0. Man, what? The sequence of events, the past couple of fights were so back and forth, but in the end, Lilgun, the Mongolian boys, they'll be able to take their first series of the third tour.